good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Glad to see you guys again. So before we actually go into the active illustration tonight, I want to read so we're working on love tonight and truth. So I want to read the biblical definition of love. You've probably heard me say it before, and say it again. Definitely one of my favorite. So 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 through 8. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. Those end the beginning of it. If you want to read the rest, you want to hear the rest, you have to read it. So, pull out the microphone for a second. So if we just have a sinner and I see him sinning, I just go, "What are you thinking? Like, is this going to? How does that benefit him? Like, and tell him that."
Here, use my
tell him.
finger.
So I go up to him, I hit him, and then I'm like, "What are you thinking? Like, you're going to hell for that. Like, why are you doing that? Like, that's not. How's that going to help the person? Is it going to benefit the person?
I don't think so.
No, it's not going to benefit the person at all. Might make our job easier if that worked, but most likely will not. Most likely, Bryce is going to stop listening to us.
I already have.
That's not going to help him, that's going to hurt him.
And that's where 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 1 tells us, if we speak in the tongues of men, sorry, just correction there. If we speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, we are a noisy gong or clanging cymbal. And I don't know about you, but I don't think I've met a person that likes listening to either. And so how do we spread God's truth and help Bryce get out of sin? So we must be an example for people to follow. We can be the example by walking righteously in God's word and living the life He wants us to live. We invite them to church, the light, or into the Christian atmosphere. Hopefully they will see that God's offer to them is greater than the world's offer to them. God offers them everlasting life, and the world offers pleasure that is temporary. Not everyone will accept God's offer, and we need to accept that, but we must at least make them aware of it. And we serve an awesome God, and we need to let others know. So we're going to try this a little differently this time. So I heard you're going through a rough time. I have some great brothers and sisters at church, and we wish you would join us on Sunday. So it's a little different, a little more loving, and a little less harsh.